Cool Backpacks 2021.
Hello, hello, welcome to the CTB Show. Today is August 24th, 2021. The weather, hotter than shit, just like the rest of the Earth. The Dow, it's very high. How do you talk to an angel? Oh, just call the hotline. It's Corey Feldman's 1-900-ANGELS. My name is Evan the Mayor. That is Brian the Levy.
It's like trying to catch a falling star.
Just like those angels. They're all broken. And that's Casey the Cason.
What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino? Hell if I know.
Bazinga!
I hate you so much.
Another week, another show for you. We've got some Baltimore stuff going on and a bunch of pop culture stuff, as we usually do on this show. So why not kick it off? Yay! Brian, you had some anecdotes you would like to relay with us as it pertains to your life, so let's get that shit out of the way before we can talk about other things.
I had an interesting day. So, a few weeks ago, I found out that my landlord, the guy who owns the house that I live in, was thinking about selling. Today was an auction for my house.
And you were all sitting around in your underwear, awkwardly eating pizza.
Well, you know, to be fair to myself, I took off around 11 o'clock, went down to Atman's to...
So I saw the Instagram.
Thank you, Casey. To, you know, not quite eat my feelings, but definitely kill some fucking time. Went over to my, bought my old man a sandwich, took it over to him, had a nice lunch with my father. Real nice shit. Then I went and I watched an auction. Have you guys ever seen an auction?
Yeah, I mean, not a house auction, but yes, I've seen a property auction, but I've also been to like an actual auction where they auction off weird stuff, not just livestock or whatever, but like estate sale type crap.
Well, it was totally, I got this, I got this, I got this, so I got that, do I got that? Bid is this, do I got that?
What was that show? Storage Wars. Oh man, I was addicted to that. I was addicted to that for a hot minute.
Storage Wars was good shit, man. So yeah, like I watched an auction this around noon today.
Were they auctioning off the contents of your bedroom?
No, because I own that stuff. Clearing out right. I would expect, if they were to auction off the things in my bedroom, honestly, like I'm just looking around, like I don't think I have anything worth money right up until you ask me to get rid of it. I'm like, whoa, we're going to have to bundle some stuff, think about how things are going out of here. But it was, it was a really interesting experience. Was
it just a bunch of people standing outside in the heat, holding up little paddles?
No paddles, but yes, it was definitely a whole bunch of people standing around outside in the heat, scratching their eyebrow or running their hands, running their hands through their hair or whatever.
Yep.
Exactly like Storage Wars, Casey. Wow, that's your sign? Cool, dude. Whatever. So it was really interesting. I don't really want to move out of my house. I like it here and the price is right. And as far as I'm concerned, with what I'm paying for what I'm getting with my location, I have the best real estate deal in Baltimore City.
Okay.
I think so anyway.
Okay.
I'd really like to not move out of my house. I hope whoever buys my house will let me keep renting, and the roommates that I like, we can keep renting this place, and not completely upend my life in a way I'm not quite ready for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I am not going to help you move again. Not again.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. If I gotta move again, I'm calling a mover, and not some fucking students will help you move. I'm calling we'll help you move in a suit and a tie. That's where I'm at on this. I will put everything in boxes. I ain't lifting shit. I am 38 fucking years old, and I am tired. I am tired.
Considering the overwhelming majority of your belongings by bulk are books, and books are fucking heavy when you put them in those moving boxes.
Could you even imagine how many more books I have now in the last year?
Such a fire hazard.
Than what I had when I had to move out of, my old house. There's more.
So if he moves, you can get him a moving present, a Kindle.
No, I don't have a Kindle, Casey. Unfortunately, and people on the YouTube can look at me, kind of gaze around my room.
Gaze around the giant backpack.
My giant backpack. I can talk about that. At this point, I think I am fully committed to being a collector. Luckily, the things I'm collecting are pretty laser focused. But yeah, I got a ton of shit, man.
I mean, do you need a Kindle? Like, will that help you?
I don't want a Kindle. Kindles are for quitters. That's my opinion.
Sure. Should that be the title of the episode? No. That is the answer.
What's the point of reading a book if you can't display it to brag to other people? This is a book I have. Now, Casey, I hear what
because
you're
getting major points for all the Star Trek and Quantum Leap books you own.
Casey, I hear what you're going to say. All you own are Star Trek books, and the books that you display, you haven't read anyway. And you would be 100% correct. But that being said, at this point, the Star Trek collection is becoming its own impressive thing, which deserves display. And that just could not be done with a Kindle. Display. No, like I look at my fucking glass covered bookcase. I'm like, wow, that's like a thing that they would put on some kind of Netflix or Discovery documentary.
About Star Trek hoarders.
About Star Trek hoarders. Yes, it's very niche. It's very niche.
That's one season, but there's 24 episodes. It's wild.
Do you have a will? And it's like, and Evan, here are my collection of Quantum League paperback novels.
I bequeath upon you all of my mini enterprises that talk.
That's a great question. First off, Evan, how dare you? How dare you throw something I was excited to show you back into my face?
It's just the most recent thing you showed me.
But the other day I did show Evan. I got a very nice. I'm looking at it right now. It's so fucking beautiful. I got a very nice Enterprise from Star Trek II, battle damaged Enterprise with actual movie sounds. It is so great. But no. So when I was running continually overdrafting and stuff, I did have my POD for my bank account to my dope addict sister. Because if I had any debts, I wanted her to have to pay them off. That being said, yeah, rude. If I die, everything's going to Evan. Everything is going to Evan. He will have to deal with all of this bullshit.
Yeah, it'll all be in a dumpster, and I'll just sell that dumpster.
Honestly, whatever. I think you would like just about 60% of what's in here.
I don't have enough room for what I've got, and I don't even have that much in my house.
I'm just saying. I think you would have I think you would want my complete paperback run of 1970s Marvel's Star Wars comics. I think that would be something you would keep.
I don't know.
I don't think so. He's saying. He's like, I don't know about it.
All right, that's enough. 10 minutes have been spent on this auction. You did say there was something else before we get to some Baltimore news.
Gotcha. Casey, you're a parent, right?
I am.
He's almost a double parent.
Yeah, almost. So, I have this auction at my house around noon. Around 3, I say I better go get some beer for the show tonight. As I'm returning home, now, I've gone to the Royal Farms on Keswick by Barry. We know it well. We have friends who live in the neighborhood. I make a right onto 33rd Street. And from Keswick, and as I am traveling into the interior of Hampton, what do I see? but an unattended toddler in a diaper standing on the sidewalk.
Sounds pretty Hamden.
Did he try to sell you crack?
I saw Casey's eyes widen, which is basically as I am driving slowly because I see this. I don't want him to, take a runner into the street. I'm looking around. I see zero fucking adults. Zero adults. So at this point, I stop my car in the middle of the street. I get out of the car. I'm like,
with a Zagnut in my hand.
No, this is a 2-year-old in a fucking diaper. Like, no older than a 2-year-old. I'm like, hey, bud, where do you live? And his only response is a mouthful of drool that just leaves his mouth.
Did he have a shirt on? Did the child have a shirt on?
Casey, droopy diaper.
Just the diaper.
Nothing but droopy diaper. At this point, I've got another car and then Amazon van piled up behind me. So I look at them and I'm like, "What the fuck you, baby? What do you want me to do?"
Baby's day out.
I listen. That baby just crawls off into the sunset. Who knows what happens to it? Remember, I just said those words. I very quickly get in my car. I pull over. I walk back to the baby that is standing here on the sidewalk. I'm like, "Hey, bud, hey, where do you live, pal? Like, what's happening?" I kind of touch his head, as a comforting gesture. It feels like basically a bunch of matted cat's fur. I can't help but notice that there is a door open. I'm like, "Hey, bud, why don't you take me to your house? Lead me on." He walks up to this house with the door open. I start yelling, "Hello, hello." And unfortunately, that's when I see the mother passed out on the couch.
I knew this was where that was going.
In a complete dope haze.
Yeah.
I am now one of those people who found a baby on the sidewalk and a drug-addicted mother up in, the fucking house.
Yeah, I've seen those videos on Facebook. They're very
I'm one of those
depressing.
videos, Evan. It's so weird.
Yeah. The one that I saw, actually, the child led someone by the hand up the stairs into the mother's bedroom where she was not conked out on the bed. Horrifying.
So here's where people can get angry at me. You can get angry at me with whatever. I did what I could. I'm yelling, "Hello, hello," outside. And I didn't say, "Is your fucking passed out on dope over there?" I'm like, "Hey, listen, there's help if you need it. There's help, And then she closed the door. Luckily, the neighbor next door had heard me yelling hello. I talked to her for a few minutes. I did call 311. I did, the neighbor was also going to report it. It was just really fucking it was heavy, man.
Yeah, that sucks.
Really fucking fun. It sucks so hard. I think everybody realizes that there are times that I can be a sad clown. But even still, this shit was real fucking life.
Especially if you walk past that house on a regular basis for any reason at all, and you're just like, yeah, that's the house where that mom who doesn't take care of their baby is.
Well, I'm gonna know it forever. It's right around it is right around the corner from where I live. You're gonna
start leaving. You're gonna start leaving little care packages for the baby.
Well, I assume in a week or so I'm going to leave a note on the neighbors. I gave the neighbor my information and stuff. I'm gonna leave a note on their door and be like, "Hey, just do me a favor and give me a call. Shoot me a text, update me or whatever." It was fucking wild, man. It's really sad to see this, the opioid crisis, right up in fucking front of your face.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's also not unique at all. It happens in so many different neighborhoods across the city.
No, and I thought about it. I'm calling the cops because some fucking mother is all whacked out on dope in front of her kids. It's happening a million places all over the city. It ain't special. I just happen oh, I just happened to like come upon it. But like, what if someone hadn't been paying as much attention as I had, and like had run that kid under a fucking tire, you know, like,
or the kid had just wandered off and fallen down into the creek,
or someone had fucking picked that kid up and used it as a fucking fleshlight, like shit like that. But no, it's all real.
No.
Yeah. No, think about it. I'm sorry.
No.
Like, that's it.
No.
Like, I feel like I'm gonna dream about this for the rest of my fucking life.
You know, might.
Like that's an actual like this. It's one of those things that makes me like, oh, I'm going to like this is why I'm getting into like teaching. Like, this is the shit that like, that's how I'm going to like hit that shit up. I mean, at a later date, but whatever. But like, oh, just fucking awful, man.
The title of this episode for your life is "The Gang Had a Train Spotting Moment."
Oh my God, yeah, right. That baby might as well have as soon as like I saw the dope addict mom, and then I thought about that mouthful of drool. I'm like, oh my God, could you imagine what that pregnancy was like for that baby? Like,
no.
No.
It's all God, Brian, you've brought this show to a complete standstill.
I'm sorry, but this is just like, if I gotta, this is mildly my therapy some weeks, and if I gotta do this now,
get it out of your system.
I have a therapy appointment coming up, but I might as well, hit that early. Like,
so now you've put that on us, and then so now later on when I get asked how was it, and then like it was sad.
If I said that I didn't think of you when the entire thing was happening, I would be a lie, and I would be like, oh, I just love Casey so much. He's just such a good dad, and he's going to be such a good dad.
Because I don't, like let my child wander into the street. It's a low bar.
Because you're not a dope addict.
No, Casey gets high and then walks his kids around.
Listen, look, I think everyone agrees. Eat an edible, play with your kids. Like, that sounds like a good time.
And that has been advice from people who don't have kids.
No, I think that's advice for people who do have kids, Eat an edible, take your kids to the fucking playground and let loose. That sounds like a great time.
Yes,
that being said,
thing to do, get inebriated and then get behind the wheel with your children.
First off, all of our parents did it. But what I'm saying
Fair enough.
What I'm saying is, don't load up an armful of horse and then pass out on your couch and let your kids do whatever. You hear what I'm saying, right? Do some fucking weed and like be silly with your children is not be a heroin addict.
All right, we need a palate cleanser officially. I'm doing the whoa. We got 10 minutes until we got to take a break. Casey, you about to say something in?
I have a proposal. This is how I've been.
Is it eating Irish babies?
No. I've been talking about how much I love Ted Lasso. I want you guys to watch it. You guys refuse to watch it, so I have an offer. This is how much I believe it.
Casey, I don't refuse to watch Ted Lasso. I refuse to subscribe to Apple TV Plus.
If you subscribe, I will pay for the first month.
Whoa!
Oh, for both of you.
Joke's on you. It's a free trial.
It's only like 3 weeks, isn't it? 2 weeks? I don't know.
Can't you watch the first season or whatever, like elsewhere for not Apple TV Plus?
I don't think so. You might be able to watch like the first episode for free.
Plus, also we have I don't know. I have friends that have it, so whatever. Take your offer and shove it.
But Brian, so the last episode I watched last Friday, I thought
you watched the Christmas special. You love it. You won't stop talking
that was the week before. So the last episode, they did like a million references to romantic comedies.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, I thought of Brian.
Oh, well.
I thought you would get every single reference.
Everybody knows how much I love a good rom-com. I love Jason Sudeikis. I was watching something with Jason Sudeikis, and to be quite honest, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is not doing it for me this season. It's like it's still Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but it's just not. It's just not. It's so I think I need a new comedy, Casey. I think you've got me at just the right time. Just the right time.
Okay. Well, then you guys can do a 10-minute side podcast, title pending, where you guys talk about Ted Lasso. 10 minutes.
We'll do it every 18 months.
Yep.
People will love it.
That's definitely directly related to my shout out.
It will get us 100 of viewers on YouTube.
Oh, sure.
100.
100. 100. All right, so we've officially cleansed our palates on some good old wholesome Ted Lasso. Now let's move along to a little Baltimore action. Hey, do you two remember during the last election cycle when there was a viral video of a lady walking around in West Baltimore saying what a dump Baltimore is and that black people shouldn't have to vote Democrat and that
Are you asking me if I remember a big-breasted former stripper? I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Do you remember there was this lady whose husband maybe possibly owns the Gentleman's Gold Club who wanted to run for Congress, who doesn't live in the district that she was running for, and was running against like basically like a shoe-in for a winner? Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah, you do? Casey, do you remember that?
I remember the video, but I don't remember the
God damn it, Casey. God damn it. Okay.
That has been Improv with Casey.
Her name is Kim KLACIK.
Kim KLACIK. Everybody's favorite Kim KLACIK, who apparently also kind of like did a sort of a Trumpy move after she lost in a landslide to Kwesi Mfume for the congressional district in which she ran but does not live. Tried to like drum up some kind of lawsuit about the election being false, blah blah blah. Either way,
I will say this: Kim KLACIK is a great name.
It's catchy. It's a good name for a politician.
It's a good name.
I wonder what her middle name is.
Kim Kardashian KLACIK. Title of the episode.
We might get sued.
KKK.
But Kardashian is spelled with like a ZHIAN.
Kardashian.
Kardashian. At any rate, fast forward to back in June, and I was unaware of this because I didn't pay attention to Twitter, and none of us should. But apparently, her and Candace Owens, a notable Republican talking head on various podcasts and Fox News programs.
Is it Owens or O-N? I don't think it matters.
Is it Owen? O-N? Just O-N. No, it's Owens. I'm just now looking at the article. It's Candace Owens. They got into it hardcore on Twitter and got into a big old argument. And then Candace Owens did a live video on Instagram about how Kim KLACIK sucks and basically said like she's a fop and also a madam of the night and not a very good person of good morals, and accused her of all kinds of nasty things. Which, by the way, the video is still up. Nobody took it down. There were a lot of complaints. And Kim KLACIK, being the sort of rambunctious, feisty one, filed a lawsuit against Candace Owens for $20 million for defamation. Here's what makes this fun for me. You can look up this pending court case, which was filed back in July, the end of July, and you can know Kim KLACIK's home address. You can also know the P.O. Box for which to send Candace Owens material to in Chicago, Illinois, so should you so choose. I'm not going to post any kind of screen grabs of that information, but it is there. You can look it up in the Maryland court case.
It also seems like a bad idea on everyone around.
Well, now, since my girlfriend is now a budding lawyer, we had this discussion, and it was like, okay, Kim KLACIK's filing this lawsuit in Maryland. Candace Owens is in Illinois. They want the court case to take place in Maryland. I think there's going to be a settlement. It's going to be a penny-full settlement. It'll be like $200, not 200 million or 20 million or whatever it was that she's actually asking for. There's no fucking way that's going to happen.
Hannah has been a law student for about 36 hours now. Does she
literally?
Does she have like briefs written for this?
Yep. Yes.
For this case.
Yep. She's putting them in her class thesis.
Hannah is as much of a lawyer as I am a lawyer. Ooh, as my sister is a lawyer.
Want want. But at any rate, I think that I would love to see this court case. I would pay entry fees to see this court case. It's never going to happen. There's probably going to be a settlement. What do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen?
Nothing. These people just do this to like make their names. They're going to let whatever run out and like find news stories to keep themselves in the news. I hate them all.
Does Candace Owens even have $20 million?
No, not a fucking chance.
So it's going to be like $10,000.
I mean, now that I'm reading through these the accusations that Candace Owens made on her video, she said she committed campaign fraud, money laundering, illegally used drugs.
Oh no, it's some real shit.
Was
a
madam of a strip club. Alleges KLACIK took a book deal, had politicians cancel fundraising appearances with her, and lost a contract with a nationally recognized vendor after Owens posted the video in June. So she's basically suing for monetary damages because of her book deal.
And here's the fun thing. I completely believe everything that Kimberly KLACIK is saying. I don't think she gets to sue about it. Like, sucks, bitch, sucks.
Yeah, it sucks that somebody has more clout than you said nasty things. I mean,
right? It's all internet clout.
Freedom of speech.
All dumb.
But I mean, this just reminds me again of like when Trump will sue somebody. For instance, Bill Maher for making a joke about him being the love child of a woman and an orangutan. He tried to sue him for like $500 million.
I think if Kimberly KLACIK was searching for clout, I know, I heard it too. Kimberly KLACIK, it's a tongue twister, was searching for clout. She would be more successful if she walked into my former place of work and like made fun of me. Like that would be better for her for her, Q score, let's say. Like,
her Q score.
I know, that's pretty good, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe you're right. And it certainly does.
So.
No, I would probably rather see her roast you in the giant deli counter than, them.
Oh, I meant Collector's Corner.
Oh, Collector's Corner.
I was making a plain potatoes reference. My fault.
Oh, now it makes sense. Doing. Speaking of doing, it makes me a little happy.
I'm so happy.
It's time to go right ahead and celebrate. The internet sensation sweeping the nation. It's time for shout-outs.
I love it.
Shout-outs is the part of the show in which we do not take a break because we don't have an advertiser.
I can take a break.
Don't say that!
Oh, okay. I do.
All right, this is part of the show in which we take a break, and so Brian can take a pee-pee and give props, aka shout-outs, to persons, places, and things that are giving us jollies and improving our quality of life. My shout-out today is to the upcoming episode of Ziggy Gets It Wrong. Yay, we finally recorded one, and I'm editing it. It's good. I have 114 assets to put over top the video. It's
that's so amazing.
It's a lot of stuff.
And I sent you some really great pictures of me.
That's correct, because as we discussed on the episode, Brian was a 7-year-old when he saw this one episode. So we've got to have a lot of little Brian is 7 thumbnails flying around on the screen.
And there's some pretty excellent, I think, me with a Game Boy, just me looking fucking adorable. And one very special Halloween costume, which proved in 1989 or whatever, I didn't need to do blackface.
Nope, not at all. And a preemptive shut up to anyone who does not watch this thing on YouTube. It is going to be good. It's going to be good. It's got clips.
It's very worth watching. Very worth watching.
It's only like 38 minutes. It's going to be good.
Almost was a complete disaster, but we saved it.
No, Casey, I think Casey, I wasn't going to shout out Casey because I forgot this happened. But my first shout out will be to Casey for saving, saving that Watergate tape that is this episode of Ziggy Gets It Wrong.
It would not be the first time that this has happened to an episode of Ziggy Gets It Wrong either.
Way to go, Casey. But my second shout out, as I said, I went to lunch at Atman's, and shout out to Atman's Delicatessen of Lombard Street. If you haven't recently, get the fuck down there. Come on, don't be dumb.
Get some corned beef.
Are they open? Are they open right now?
They I believe it's like 8 to 5.
Okay.
Monday through Friday. Oh, and Saturday, and then Sunday it's like 8 to 4. There's no fucking excuse not to go have lunch sometime this week at Adams.
I always enjoy making the traverse from the Fells Point area, through that corned beef row area and seeing the line of people 50 deep.
I went in 11:15. I was 15 minutes in, 15 minutes out. It was great.
Great. Casey, what do you got?
The obligatory shout out to the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Finally.
We'll get there.
And the fact that it got leaked, and the only video that remained of the leak was a TikTok video of somebody watching the trailer on their phone.
Right, somebody recording somebody else's phone.
It brought me back to when Attack of the Clones came out.
Oh my god!
And the grainy footage of the Yoda fight.
Can't even say
was
Phantom
leaked.
Menace.
And no, it was Attack of the Clones. I just have this memory as a kid watching that low res grainy footage of Yoda fighting Count Dooku.
Do you guys remember downloading the trailer for Phantom Menace on dial-up internet
for 6 hours? Yeah.
Holy shit! What were we thinking?
Nothing.
That's what we were thinking. All right, that has been shout All right, it is now time for Brian to take a pee-pee, and we will be right back after that.
Yeah, all improv is written beforehand. That's the fucking secret.
All right, we are back from break, and Brian just dropped some wisdom on us about improv, and I'm going to leave that in. All right, so we've got a trailer to discuss, a backpack to discuss, and a challenge to discuss, and a juggalo thing. Who wants to go first?
Casey, I feel like you and I pretty much have the market cornered on Baltimore-based MCU talk. Don't you think so?
It's a very niche market, but I think we do have a corner.
I think you're right. Yo, you watched that Spiderman trailer? What do you think?
I watched the leaked footage from my bed when I woke up yesterday morning, and just kind of waited for it to come out and watched it again 5 times.
But okay, so you actually have watched the real thing. I did not watch the leaked trailer. I wanted no part of it. I said, I'm not going to see this thing. I don't want it.
You didn't want to watch a video of someone watching a TikTok.
It was literally
TikTok video of somebody watching a video on their phone.
It was a video of somebody shooting video of a fucking phone. I wanted no part of it. Evan, you see this trailer? I told you to watch it.
I seen it. I saw it.
I seen it.
Okay. So we all saw the good one. We all saw the one that they wanted us to see, right? Casey, tell me your first thoughts on that trailer, please.
So,
oh my God.
I thought I was very excited to see Dr. Octopus, Doc Ock. He was the best of the. He was the best of the Raimi villains, right? By far, the best Spider-Man villain committed to screen.
That's pretty great.
Spider-Man 2 is actually in my top 5 favorite movies. Not top 5 favorite superhero movies. Top 5 favorite movies.
It is very good.
It's an amazing movie. It's an amazing movie. If anyone's curious, it's like Diner and other stuff that I really like.
Diner Man 2.
Diner Man.
They basically. I was surprised that they came out and confirmed in the first trailer that yes, this is going to be a multiversal Sinister Six movie.
I think there are so many different ways. Casey, do you think the Doctor Strange that we saw was Doctor Strange?
I mean, a lot of people on the internet are complaining, saying why would Doctor Strange do something so ridiculous? And at first I'm like, come on, this is a comic book movie.
Well, What, I mean,
quit.
we gotta send it up because it's. I mean, we're not spoiling anything. It's in the fucking trailer, but basically, Peter Parker goes to Doctor Strange and says, like, everyone knows who I am because of this thing that
Uh-huh.
happened in the previous movie. Please, can you use magic to make everyone not know that? And
And then he
so,
won't. And then he won't shut up. And
yeah,
then Doctor
I'm gonna
Strange
say
fucks up.
Doctor Strange could have just stopped in the middle and been like, "Oh, you don't want like your girlfriend? Okay, well, all right, I'll stop. I'll stop."
No, but see, this is like, but Doctor Strange, he's like I'm here trying to save reality, douchebag, right? Isn't that something that he says to Tony Stark at some point? Like,
I think so.
For Doctor Strange just to be like, yeah, Peter, let's fuck with reality. Let's like, oh, that sounds hot. Let's
So
do that.
the whole point is Doctor Strange is teaching him a lesson, and it goes
No, the
horribly
whole
wrong.
point
So-
is I don't think it's Doctor Strange. See, because like in the comics, like this is
It's
something that
Mephisto.
like it's Mephisto, and people have been waiting for Mephisto since what's it called, WandaVision. But at the same time, instead of Mephisto, we've been given Kang. And what if this is another Kang thing? What if this is something that Kang's doing?
Or what
So
if
at
it's-
first,
Okay, so we see the footage of Peter Parker walking into Doctor Strange's house.
where there's a hole still 6 years later, after the Hulk comes crashing through the roof, there's still a hole.
Well, but remember, this is only like 8 months after the blip or whatever.
Even
Because
still, you don't think Doctor Strange
he-
can use his shingle magic to like put a fucking roof on that thing?
well, what if he just ain't
What's
worried
Wong's
about
been
it?
up to
And
for
that's-
5 years?
Well, we don't know what happened to Wong.
Fair
Wong
enough,
might have
fair
gotten
enough.
blipped. And at the same time, like if they're just questioning Peter about like Mephisto and he's like locked up and stuff, this is going to happen pretty close to after the end of Far From Home. Oh, I just love it so much. I love the whole what if about it. Do you think Jeffrey Rush one day will show up in like a mocap suit with like a big fucking head, like as the Watcher? Not Jeffrey Rush, Jeffrey Wright. My fault.
Right.
Jeffrey Rush is the guy from Shine. Jeffrey Wright is the guy from Basquiat. My fault. But Jeffrey Wright's the guy who does like the voice of the Watcher.
I like his voice. He's got a great voice.
He's got a great voice. Casey, what else did you see? Do you think we're going to see lots of Spideys?
I think we are. Like, I think pretty much everything that's leaked has been kind of confirmed in one way or another. There's people on the internet saying that the scene where Peter Parker's being interrogated, that you can see like these arms, and they're like, oh, that's Charlie Cox, that's Daredevil, that's Matt Murdock.
I've seen a lot.
I think he's in it. I think he's in it for like 5 minutes.
I don't know, man. That would be hot. That would be like dick hardening hot. Casey, what are the chances we're supposed to believe that Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire are the same person? Are they going to tell us to be like, we're all Peter Parker? This is what we all look the same. You just see it on the movies as different people.
Oh, that would be
No,
weird.
because I mean, but in Loki, like there's a crocodile Loki, like it's they can look
But
different.
all those actors, like old man Loki and baby Loki, they're all supposed to be the same person. They're all supposed to look the same. Like old man Loki ain't gonna be what like Hiddleston's gonna look like when he's old.
But there was other Lokis that looked different. Like you had at least 3 different variations of Loki that looked distinctly
But they're all
different.
Loki. They're all Loki.
Loki.
I think I understand what Brian's saying, and I think it would be a good way to save money. But like, it would be cool if Tom Holland shows on screen, and then they do like a sort of a mirror effect where you see Tobey Maguire's face appear for a brief moment, and then go back to him being
Right.
Tom Holland.
Like instead of Scott Bakula and Jimmy, you have
Right.
you have Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire.
Right.
Whichever one is
No.
Jimmy, I'll leave it up to you. Or like Casey.
I mean, it's Tobey Maguire.
It's very obvious. It's very obviously Tobey Maguire. Anyway, I'm pretty excited about it. Casey, what if I had a dream it would be a Spider-Man type movie, a Spider-Man type Roger Rabbit type movie, where Tom Holland had to interact with whoever the kid is who played fucking Miles Morales, but like that cartoon. Like that's just it. That's just how it fucking looks.
Right.
I would die for that.
I need Spider Pig or whatever his name is. Spider Pig?
Spider Pig. Spider Pig. It's
Spider
Peter Porker.
Right?
It's Peter Porker, the spectacular Spider Ham.
Okay. I need that.
Yeah, oh my god, a John Mulaney, Tom Holland, Spider-Man movie. Yeah, I would die.
Who is Judge Doom in this scenario?
Judge Doom?
Yeah, if it's Who Framed Roger Rabbit Spider-Man movie.
Not from Judge Dredd. It would be the thing. I was like, Judge Doom from Judge Dredd? You mean Judge Doom from Roger Rabbit? I would say that it would be. It would have to be the Kingpin, and you get. Oh my God! I can't believe I was just about to do that. I was going to say, you get Michael Clark Duncan, guys.
Sorry,
guys. It's very unfortunate.
He's retired.
He's dead.
He's a bit dead.
He's very dead.
He's retired from life.
Omarosa killed him.
She did. She definitely gave him a heart attack.
Maybe
through being annoyed.
You can't be sure.
So Brian, but for the record, I want this noted. So at the end of this movie,
okay,
they are going to. I'm going to call it now. They're going to have a way. They're going to set it up where either like it's very ambiguous what happens to Tom Holland, Spider-Man, or like he's clearly back in another universe, not the MCU. But they give him like some way to travel between the universes, kind of like a little beeper, like Captain Marvel, and then they leave it up so he can be in Sony's movies, and then whenever they want him, they can pluck him and put him in the MCU.
Here's the thing, though, like you say that, but have you ever read any of like the Spider-Verse comics and like Web of the Spider-Verse? No, of course you haven't. But like a fucking beeper that lets you like flit between different Marvel Universe worlds. That shit exists. Like, yeah, they could do that. They're not gonna, but at the same time,
they will. I think they will because Sony wants to, they want to put him in the next Venom movie.
I need to see the end of this movie where Spider-Man is like he's just recovering from I got wrecked. I'm getting up very slowly, and then he looks off to the left and he sees a silhouette and a cigar going, and then Wolverine comes out of the shadows and he says, "Hey, bub."
Well, isn't that the real problem? Isn't that the real problem with the MCU right now? Is that everybody's just waiting for them to introduce the X-Men and the Fantastic Four?
Yes.
Like, I am.
Yes, it is.
I am a Fantastic Four fucking super fan. Like, it's like my weird superhero obsessions are Legion of Superheroes and Fantastic Four. Like, I love the Fantastic Four. I think it's fucking bonkers. I just don't know how they do it as a movie, and I'm just waiting for them to try. I want to see.
I think they're going to start with Ant-Man.
Brian.
Hey, I'm a guy who likes at least that first Fantastic Four movie. Like it's stupid and it's bad, but I like it.
The second one was cornball trash too, but I didn't actively hate it.
No, give me a Galactus. Give me some giant in a dress.
Right. Not a clown.
That's what I would like. Not a clown.
All right, that's enough. We'll go from digital nerd shit to tactile fabric-based nerd shit. Brian, why is a backpack in your virtual background? Please tell us.
So school starts next week. I Googled cool backpacks 2021. And I bought myself a backpack.
Wow, is that your backpack?
That is, I think it's black, but yeah, that's my backpack. Is that weird?
And this has been
Brian's
cool backpack.
I think hey, where's Hannah? Can we get Hannah for a second?
I bet you I know what Hannah didn't do before she started school.
What?
Google cool backpacks 2021.
I want to know. I'm curious. What is
literally
Hannah
just
taking?
cool backpacks 2021?
Like
That should be the title of the episode.
It is. It's gonna
There
be
we
Brian
go.
waving his arms in victory because he has a cool backpack. There you go.
I'm planning on going. Question. Here's a question. I don't want to show up. I don't want to show up to school wearing t-shirts. Where do I go? Where do I go buy clothes? Where do I go buy
T-shirts.
clothes? What?
Do you want to wear collared shirts? What do you want to wear?
Like
He's gotta go
button-down.
he's gotta go to Spencer's.
remember
Who
Get a Rick and
how-
Morty shirt.
No, that's exactly what I don't want. That is, I'm gonna go to like Old Navy and buy some like collared button downs. I think, or like
The ones that have
where-
holes in them already.
where else do you go? Like,
Journeys.
Where do you
Get
go
some
buy
Vans.
cool shirts?
Cool shirts?
Marshalls,
Oh,
like,
wait.
can't
Just
be
Google
the-
it. Cool shirts 2021.
I should absolutely do that. I'll do that when we're done with the show. Like I don't want to like it's. I've had already an instance recently where the ideas of like how accepted I will be have been shaken to the core. So I need to be able. I'm talking about Kim. I need
don't
to
try.
be able. I need to like. I want to fit in. I want people to not think, nope, it ain't gonna happen.
Do
Is
not
it 'cause
try.
I'm gonna get a haircut this week. I'm gonna, how do you do, fellow kids? I don't want cool T-shirts, Casey. I want cool like button downs where like you don't have to tuck them in, but
You got
like
American
also,
Eagle.
what? Yo,
You got American Eagle, which I didn't realize was still a place.
I've been hearing some very interesting podcast commercials that American Eagle is back, Casey. So you say that like this is very much what I'm worried about. Like I got to take college from my bedroom. People just saw my face. Well, now they're going to see all of me, and I just want. Oh my God, it was right. So I'm real worried. What do you guys think? Do you think clothes stores, because of how the world is opening, are seeing their own like? Do you think clothes are having? I can't wait to dress again. That's what I'm saying. Do you think clothes stores are seeing that?
I remember reading something not too long ago that they were like seeing an uptick in like nice shirts, but not like pants.
Where do
Like
kids?
pants sales down, shirt sales up.
Where do kids shop these days? I think. Do
Why
they
are
go
you
to
asking that question?
Go to Towson. Go to Towson Town and
just follow?
just ask.
Just
Just follow kids
Hey,
around.
kids. Hey kids, where do you buy clothes?
Hi, kids. Listen, I am going to be in class with you, and I was wondering. Hello, children. It's me.
I am one of your peers.
Listen, we are all learning the same information. I would like it if we were shopping and using the same dressing rooms. Could you please help me out?
We can split an orange Julius later if you like.
Do you children like Panda Express? It's on me.
Bourbon
That's
chicken
what I
for
do.
everyone.
Who wants to go to the McDonald's in the mall? Nobody. What about the Philly Cheesesteak Company? Come on with me.
Delicious.
Could you even name a fucking mall, like food court place anymore?
Sbarro.
Boardwalk Fries. Who's in?
Yes. Not Thrashers. Boardwalk fries.
Was it Mama Lucia?
Something like
Was
that.
that-
No, that's a
was that
frozen
the
pizza.
No,
I mean, there's always
that was
Auntie
Mama
Annie's.
Celeste. That was Mama Celeste. That they still exist. Mama Lucia was at Owings Mills fucking mall, and they had a deep dish pizza that was mwah,
Multibell.
mwah. Oh, it was.
That's a spicy
delicioso.
meatball.
Ah, yummy, yummo.
Yum, yum. Give me
Yo.
some.
He's
In
like,
my
hey,
town,
I'm
so-
eating here.
All right, that's enough. What do we got? What do we got left before we get a little angry?
I don't think anything.
Anything? We're just
Wait, so-
babbling.
So Brian, can you explain the crate challenge? Because you wrote this down.
Oh,
right.
the crate challenge. Right.
Speaking of what the kids are doing.
Have you guys not been watching a whole bunch of kids just like running up milk crates and then just falling over as soon as they get to the top and breaking their arms?
Falling. Wait, are the crates stacked or are they like?
As like a pyramid. So you go up and then you go down.
Okay.
And people generally get up. And by the time that they get up, the milk crates are shaking so terribly, they can't start going down. So they basically just...
As with that episode of Quantum Leap, that it's not a load-bearing milk crate. It's not a load-bearing flannel shirt. It's not a load-bearing milk crate.
It is not a load-bearing milk crate. And people are just, like, wiping out. And, like, so many people. And here's the thing. I could understand that people saw this and then like a few weeks later were able to collect all of the milk crates needed to, because it's it's two, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think maybe even up to 6 milk crates stacked up and then back down. So it's like, I think it's quite close to 200 milk crates.
So what you're saying is they drink a lot of milk.
It's 1, 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 16, 20, between 30 and 36 milk crates. And people are running up them and then falling over and breaking their arms. I don't understand how so many people were able to collect between 30 and 36 milk crates to do in the same weekend. How do they all get them so fast? How do they all see the first video and then start doing it so fast? I don't understand where all these milk crates are coming from.
It's called
they all
stealing,
know someone
Brian.
like you who used to work at a grocery store, and they know where all the shitty milk crates are just sitting around rotting.
Oh, hey everybody! You know where a loading dock is at a grocery store?
Uh-huh.
That's where they keep milk crates.
That's
go
where
steal
they live.
them.
That is where they live.
Go steal some fucking milk crates. They don't give a shit.
So Brian, did you see Conan O'Brien tweeting about the milk crate challenge?
Nope, missed it.
He said, it says, waiting for FDA approval before I take the milk crate challenge. And the FDA responds, although we regulate milk, we can't recommend you try that. Perhaps enjoy a glass of 2% and return all those crates to the grocery store.
Don't do that, but don't run up them. It just seems like, as somebody who has broken their arm multiple times, it's the worst. It's a real pain in the butt. Don't do it, friends.
Don't break your
arm.
Don't
break your arms.
And breaking my arm, it makes me a little angry. Makes me a little venti. Casey, what do you got?
That's
20. Oh, thank you. Makes me a little pissed off. Makes me a little murderous.
Fatality.
Makes me want to go ahead and tell everyone to shut up.
We gonna let the band deal with this.
Alrighty, this is the end of the show in which we give persons, places, and things that are lowering our quality of life and giving us the opposite of jollies a hearty, proverbial, or literal, shut up. My shut up this week is to an ice cream. You eat it, it melts too fast, and you're just like trying to eat it so fast, and it's just melting and melting and melting all down your arm. I need that glove that Ali G invented and showed Donald Trump and tried to convince him that it was a great business idea, because I want the ice cream glove now. Oh, there goes Brian, bye. And shut up to ice cream melting too fast. Boo! Thanks for coming back, Brian.
Hi.
Yeah,
that's
hi.
20% or 10%?
20. Oh, we've got plenty of time.
20. Go, Brian, go.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. The 20. Casey, you go first.
Wait,
shut
up.
Never mind. I got it. Hey, I feel like I already covered it, but shut up to the opioid epidemic.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. It's not as a big problem as ice cream melting fast.
It's really harshing my buzz.
Shut up to myself from yesterday because I ate all the ice cream, and now Evan was talking about ice cream, And I want ice cream. And I
I
don't
want
have
a
any.
fucking soft serve cone with fucking Jimmy's so bad right now.
Let's all go get ice cream. This has been Shut Ups.
Okay, that makes sense to me, 'cause if you want that right, stick it fresh to me. Make sure you don't let me. You need a grand to speak to me. Oh.
Okay, that has been 375th episode of the Theater That Breathes podcast. Gang, we need a new ad sponsor. I don't know who it's gonna be, but we got to put the tendrils out, boy. The good news is
375? That's a pretty good number.
yes, it's a lot of podcasts. It's been a long time. Point being, the ad revenue that we have, we've got money left over, enough to buy us some fancy new cameras and stuff, so that you can all see our pores on YouTube. All 14 of you. Nobody wants
Tell your
to see that.
friends.
But at the very least, the audio will sound better, through, like, not shitty computer microphones. Either way, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being a fan. Thank you very much for being a friend. Have a great day and a better tomorrow.
Bye.